All right, guys, we're back to part 2 on fixing my sister's car here. So this is more of a nice little project for me to learn how to work on like crash damaged car if possible. But today we're gonna do it quick. We're gonna get this side off. I have a day off today, so we can actually get this junk out, get all this out, and see what we're working with. I'm gonna take this wheel off so I can get up in here and be able to get this bolts off, this inner wheel cover off, and I'll be able to pop this off because it's just a screw here and a couple in here. All right, guys, now we have our wheel off. Got a little place to sit. Oh, we can get in here and look at all this. Make sure nothing's bent and damaged. But if we're able to get it running, we'll figure out if the alignment is really messed up or not. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this, and this one's off, so I can get access to up here and pop back. All right, guys, let me show you where I'm at. So we got the wheels off. I got this all the way off. I just gotta pop this off, but there's 8 screws under this bumper right here. So see if I can. I take all of that. So I'm on the last one, so this undercover can come off, and then that way when the bumper is off, there's nothing holding it still in place. Whatever's left of this bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done, then we can pop this off. All right, guys, so I got it detached, all screwed off, so it's all leftover parts. Now we can get to the bumper. All right, guys, just like that, we have our bumper. Just gotta get the harness off and save that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the headlights off. It's just this right here, and here, and here. I think there's one more. Oh, it's broken. It's a bracket right there that holds onto the headlight. So yeah, that's it. And then from here we can see on this rail here, crash bar, it stayed straight and it's cranked right here and didn't go any farther. So may have been saved, may have not too sure yet. I mean, obviously best way to find out is replacement and see how it goes. But there's all this. I still need to figure out how far in that goes, where the motor is. That's my main concern. So go ahead and disconnect this and put this aside, and then move on to the crash bar. Try to get the intercooler out. Intercooler's crashed. That hose is good. This one is good. This one not so, didn't survive. So intercooler, AC, condenser, and radiator. Those would be the parts that need to be replaced. Of course, the upper core radiator support bar that you can order, thank God. So yeah, I mean, we're getting there, I think. All right, guys, so this is everything we've done so far. I'm trying to get that radiator support off on the top. So I had to go on the fender, remove some of the fenders to get to the bolt in here, and then in there, and on the side one to pop this out. So we got those. Had to pop all the harness all the way in here, you guys can see. So it was all connected up here, so able to get it off. And then the bolts that hold the bracket in place, the radiator support bar here, and then one up here. So same thing on here, the bent part, and on the side of it. So that's spam. And that's how you get that out. So now we got that out, we can kind of try to pull our I got the condenser off here. Most of the brackets down here are broken, so kind of see more of the damage. So again, these parts are all replaceable, thank God. This side is good. So like I said, we're not looking too bad for now, but you really won't know till you start test fitting the good parts, like this one's, the crash bar, the radiator, all that stuff. Then you really know how off you are on the damage, or you know how bad it was. So, but this is how we're looking. I'm gonna go ahead and try to wiggle out the radiator, the AC condenser, the intercooler is on the side. I just need to pop it off, and then I can kind of see what's going on in here, down here. So it looks good for now. Looks like everything got pushed to the side, and you know, I guess I won't really know until I get this off, and I can really put 2 and 2 together. So I'm gonna get back to you guys when I get this off. All right, guys. So we got our crash bar out. How we're looking, smushed on this side. Now to see if we can replace that side. Besides that, we got it off, and it slid out with no issue. A little bit of hammering, but as you can tell where it wrinkled, and it didn't go past here, and that would have been an issue. So it's like this damaged part here. See how the Supra looking good? Yeah. There we go. So we'll work on that one eventually, but that's how we're looking. It's time to get the condenser out of the way, and then the radiator, some automatic I think lines that I got that's hooked up to the radiator that I gotta pop off. But besides that, that's how we're looking. Not too bad, much better. I get rid of that hood, but yeah, let's get this off. All right, guys, so I was able to just yank the condenser off. Come back here, condenser's off. Boy, it's like Superman punched into that. And what am I seeing? Hopefully that's gonna be like a kink. You know, say, oh boy. Oil line for the turbo, I think. So anyways, let's move on to the radiator. All right, guys, so here's where we at. I was able to get the radiator loose. So it's out of there, and lucky for us, the turbo did not get damaged besides the O2 sensor. That's an easy replacement, thank God. And another damage will be the oil cooler or oil filter sensor or oil sensor. Hopefully that's not a hard part to get. Our major problem though is the transmission cover, and this as well, but the cover for that transmission and our lines are bent really bad, and this is broken. So I'll need to go on another episode under the car, remove the line that goes all the way routed up there, disconnect it, and then I'll just take this off and order a transmission cover, an O2 sensor, some of this brackets and plugs as well. Of course, our wiper fluid, need to replace that. Yeah, intercooler, radiator, bracket for that side, frame bracket. But besides that, this is where we're at. Obviously we need a new hood, but definitely look much better. I'm gonna clean up, rip that off, put the tire back on, and then get to ordering. So hopefully when she crashed, she didn't leave the car running, because that would have done a lot of damage to the transmission, because all the fluid, as you can tell, leaked out pretty quick. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Once I get all of those hooked back up, the cover back up, transmission fluid back in, the correct fluid, and then if it starts, it runs good, it moves, no issue, I'd have to get it to an alignment. and then I need to get the transmission fluid double checked to make sure it's at the right level. So yeah, after somebody come and help me out with that before I order anything. So that's how we're looking, guys. I'll see you on the next episode.